Hey guys, C for MC Gaming here. Oh wait, whoops, wrong channel. Hey guys, C for MZ Reptiles here, and welcome to the first official video of this channel. There was a video uploaded about frogs in the past, however, I no longer have those frogs. Unfortunately, they passed away. And in this video today, I will be showing you basically my reptile collection, I guess. Ignore the mess. My first reptile is a snake that I ordered online off of the website Underground Reptiles. The snake itself is still doing pretty good. This is a hissing sand snake. They're native to Africa. However, this one was captive bred in Florida, where the facility is located. How you doing? When I got the snake, it actually came with eggs, which I'll be showing you later. This is very skittish snake while it's in the cage. After I hold it for a bit, it's usually a lot more calm. In the wild, these guys feed on rodents, they feed on birds, they feed on reptiles such as lizards and smaller snakes. However, in captivity here, I am feeding it mice, frozen thawed. Their enclosure consists of a hide, some branches, another hide, and a water dish, which I actually have to fill. You won't ever really see them drinking from their water dish, as they live in a drier climate and usually can go a pretty long time without water. So, off to the next one. And right next to this guy's enclosure, we have the garter snake enclosure. It consists of paper towel, a cave to hide in, a tree to climb on, and a water dish. And if you're probably wondering why I'm not showing the snake, well, the snake is actually out. This is a checkered garter snake. It is a type of snake you can find in the wild. However, this guy is captive bred. Hi. Very curious snake. Very tame to handle, however, a little bit food motivated in a cage sometimes, as it will often try to bite at my hand because it thinks it's food. So I'm going to put this guy back, and I'm going to show you the next enclosure. Before I move on to the next one, here is him back in his enclosure. The reason why I have paper towel in here is because garter snakes don't really need that much substrate. They're fine with reptile carpet, with paper towel, with actual substrate, whatever you prefer. These guys in the wild will eat just about anything except for reptiles, surprisingly. They will eat rodents, they'll eat frogs, toads, salamanders, they'll eat fish, they'll eat birds if they can catch them, and also earthworms. So these guys have a huge variety of, in their diet, and they're really good pets for that reason. You don't have to feed them rodents. But yeah, these guys get about 4 to 5 feet long. The hissing sand snake up here actually gets 5 to 6 feet long. Both require that little maintenance. These ones work better with substrate, but you can use reptile carpet if you need to. This guy gets very food motivated. He'll follow my finger around thinking it's food. On to the next enclosure. In this enclosure we have 3 leopard geckos. 2 of them are underneath this little rock here. One of them is a pregnant female, I believe. There's the female, I believe the male is kind of tucked behind her. And then there is another male back here. I don't know how well I can see it, but this one's actually really pretty. It's got like orange and stuff on it. I will give you a better look at all 3 of these guys in a second. Okay, so here's a better look at all 3 of these leopard geckos. There's the male and the female normal over there. And we have like a fancier orange one right there. Here is the cricket. It actually took me a little bit to actually catch this guy in the cage, so that's why there's a big cut. But see who gets it. Oh, and of course it went back there. Let's see if one of them can catch this guy. God damn it. Plan B. Gecko. Here's one of the crickets. Boom. It's in there. got him by the leg. Eat him. Eat him. Oh, you let him get out. It's right next to your damn face. Why do you not know how to catch a cricket? Alright, the male's turn. Oh, here we go, here we go, here we go. Come on. Hey! Come on, the tail was wagging. There you go. About damn fucking time. That took way too much time. But now everything's back where they should be. Next enclosure. Well, not really enclosure, but this is the cricket cage. As you can see, there are lots and lots and lots of crickets. There's like probably over 150 crickets in here. On to the next enclosure. And in the next enclosure here, we have an albino milk snake. As you can probably tell, they don't like being out in the open, which is why there's all this substrate in here. I do have a rock on top of the cage because I found out last night this guy is a little escape artist. He was trying to escape and he was actually like right here on the lid. Like he was inside the cage still, but he was trying to escape, so. Just for good measure, about a 10-pound rock here on top of the lid. I'm gonna go ahead and get this guy out for you. Alright, so he should be somewhere in the substrate. I'm gonna guess underneath the water dish. Yep, there he is. This guy loves being underneath that water dish. This is the albino milk snake. Oh, he's curling around my finger. That's pretty cute. But yeah, this is the albino milk snake. It is albino because it does not have any black pigment, but it has the other colors still. The eyes are also red, which is kind of cool. Look at this little tongue flicking. But yeah, this one was actually an adoption, not a bought reptile, because of the missing scale on his head. I don't know how well you can guys see that. He'll stay still so you can maybe sort of see it, but it's right there where that kind of dirt patch is. And don't worry, the dirt shouldn't hurt the snake at all. This is just some forest floor substrate, I believe it's called. This guy, very adorable little rescue, I guess. Not really rescue, but this is a captive bred albino milk snake that must have scraped his head on something in his past enclosure, which is why the scale was off of his head, and the pet store decided to adopt him out for that reason. He should heal to be perfectly fine, so after a few sheds that scale should return. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this guy back. He's just gonna immediately burrow, as the snake usually does. Looks like he's gonna come back out and he's gonna go into his little log. Good. Alright, I'll be back with the final and most exciting enclosure. Alright, the final enclosure. This is the last one we just looked at with the albino milk snake. The last one is right over here. There's my computer. These are my two little bearded dragons. This is the smallest one, or like the smaller one I should say. You guys pooped a lot. Oh, I'm gonna have to clean that later. But yeah, this is the little one, and then this is the slightly bigger one here. This guy is the most friendly and most docile one being handled, so I'm gonna take him out. Hey, buddy. Here. So yeah, this is Peter. He is a male bearded dragon. His name was originally Penelope, but that's because my friend who bought this one and kept it here because his parents wouldn't let him have it didn't know it was a male or female, and it was still too young to tell. But this is in fact a male, so Peter is his new name. Hi, Peter. I always just call him Buddy, though. I always forget to call him by his name. He is very smart. He's probably wondering if I have food with me or not, but the moment that I say the word cricket, he kind of starts looking around a bit. Cricket? Cricket? Oh. He's not really doing it now. But I can actually give him one. I'm going to leave him right here on top of the cage. Yeah, he shouldn't run off or anything, so I'll be right back with the cricket. Alright, so he's still here. He did move a little bit, but... Cricket? Cricket. Hey, you, Cricket. There we go. Good boy. Face the camera when you're doing that. He loves his crickets. He will actually sit like right here, and I can use a cricket to lure him out onto my arm and whatnot, but kind of hard to record that when I need an arm for recording, so yeah. And then here's the little one. I'll put them close to each other for size comparison, but yeah. This one's a little bit bigger, just a little bit. That might be a female. However, if you notice there, she is missing a couple toes and the tip of her tail, and that would be this one's fault. Yeah, a little bit of rough housing back then when they were smaller, but obviously it's healed. It won't grow back, but it is healed up, so it shouldn't get infected or anything. And as you can see, their enclosure is filled with branches to climb on, a giant log they can climb on. It's actually hollow. They could go back here if they want to. It's like a little hide type thing. And then they have a water dish. They'll sit down here and scratch at the glass because they want my attention. They are literally dogs. Like, if you want a dog, but you don't want an actual dog, get a bearded dragon. They're basically the same thing. You can even take them on walks when they're full grown. They'll probably get from the length of probably this end of the branch to here. Oh, hi. How's it going? They do get pretty big. So obviously they'll need a larger enclosure than this when they're bigger. Probably going to give them the one that the geckos have, and then put the geckos in here. So they have more room to run around and whatnot. Right now this is probably big enough, but once they get bigger I can swap them. The geckos aren't really that active, so. Hi. What you doing? You came to say hi? More reason why they're like dogs. If you couldn't tell, they like to tilt their head a lot. They tilt their head like dogs do, and it's adorable. As you can see, they're very, very docile. That one's a bit more scared when it comes out, but they are very docile. He'll scratch at the door, wanting to come out. I wonder if I can catch him doing it if I close the door here. Yeah, he's already doing it. He wants the door open. Because he wants to say hi. He just wants to say hi. Hi. He likes being held. Oh, I forgot to show you guys one thing. The incubator. There's one egg in there. There were two, but the other one went bad, unfortunately. This one is a little bit dented in, but it might just be because it's starting to get close to the time when it's supposed to hatch. I'm not going to inspect it to see if anything has developed, because I don't want to disturb it, especially when it's super close to potentially pipping. So, yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. Say bye to Peter. Say bye. You don't know what that means, do you?